I'm using a cordless gun. It's a lot easier to do joints with the cordless gun, but you can use the gun that's manual as well. You need a soapy water for finishing off nicely. I need a tape, nozzles. These are nozzles for Sikaflex. I have plastic scrapers that I use when I do the joints. And the materials wise, you can use any compound. This is a Flexi Seal and Sikaflex. Afterwards, it's gonna be painted over, so it doesn't make a difference what compound you're gonna use. So first, I'm gonna cut the nozzle, about 10 millimeters wide. Squeeze down so it doesn't come out when I cut it. This can be very messy job if you are doing it first time. After a while, it should be alright. Not that messy. I'm trying not to be messy. Normally I am. Very clean with this one. I have to pull this one out. And I'll put sausage in the gun. Push this back a little bit. Then I add the nozzle on top, like that. And a screw. Push it, and that's it. The gun is ready for use. Too easy. For this job I use platform letters. They're a lot safer than any other letters. It's because this platform on top, so you can stand on it. So first I'm gonna put the tape on. The way I put the tape is like this. I leave 2 millimeters from the edge of the joint, like that. You can see it, it's about 2 millimeters. And follow it all the way through. Same on the other side. So the reason why I'm putting 2 millimeters is for compound to grab on that edge very well, so when it's building moves it doesn't crack along there very quickly, at least resist a little bit longer than it's supposed to. And the second thing I forgot to mention is, before I do any taping or anything like that, I put the primer on the render, because the tape's gonna stick a lot better on a primed render than on the actual render. And before you prime, of course, you need to give it a good sand. Now it's a fun part. So the speed I'm using is about 3.5. That's very fast for me. Let's see how we go. Because this stuff, when it starts coming out, it's coming out fast. So I just want to keep it close to the edge, not too much over the edge, because that will be all excess and I have to wipe it off. When doing this, make sure I hold it so the compound gets in all the way. Now I'm gonna start from the bottom. So this is where the plastic scrapers come in. I start from the bottom to push the compound in. You could have figured out what I'm using plastic scrapers. It's nice finish and I don't get my hands dirty. And this job can be messy if you don't know what you're doing. It can be really messy. And this stuff, if it sticks to your hands, you have to wash it with oil-based cleaner. Now I'm gonna remove the tape. When I'm removing the tape, I'm doing it at the angle like that, so it leaves clean edge. And now I'm gonna use soapy water. So as you can see here, it's cutting but not the same, it's all bowed and it doesn't look straight. That's why we have a tape. I'm gonna do it like edge there and stick it on the window as well, because I don't want to get Sikaflex on the window. It's gonna be not too much like that, so it's a little bit in angle. So put the tape there. And on the side here. That. And then 2 millimeters of the edge. Stick it very well. So this is left over from the top. I'm gonna stick it in there. So every bit of it is used. This stuff is not cheap. So I wanna make sure not much to go to waste. Bare minimum. So that is how it looks like. Now I'm gonna use soapy water. So with the soapy water I'm just trying to flatten these edges here so they're not that much noticeable and they look sort of flat with the render. That's what's the soapy water for. And that is it, how it looks like.